Craig, welcome. Can you speak to us about coming here today and your plan for dropping the puck?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a long journey, and I was hoping the next time I walked in this building was with my bag and I'd be playing. But it's the Coyotes organization has been an incredible amount of support to me, and they've just been there for me and everything I've asked and stuff, and it's pretty cool that they're gonna have me down to drop the puck tonight.
Yeah, what does it mean to you to be here on the last night of the season? It's fan appreciation night, a huge crowd. Just can you elaborate a little bit on how you think you might feel when you walk out there?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I hope I don't fall, man. 'Cause I'm a little nervous, but yeah, just I mean the whole between Tucson and Phoenix, the whole hockey world, the amount of support that I've gotten from people has been incredible, and the Coyotes fans and the Roadrunners fans have been they couldn't possibly give me any more support, and it's been a great city for me to spend a few years and definitely an amazing rehab team that I'm working with down in Tucson.
How'd the skate go today?
Well, I'm not as fast as I used to be, but it went pretty good. It was kind of, I think it was my fourth time on the ice today, and the people that I'm working with have done a great job, and getting my ankle, and it's kind of hard to skate without an ankle now, so it's kind of a lot of different things going on, but they've made the correct adjustments, and things seem to be going a little bit smoother.
Dave Tippett told us just a little earlier that they foresee some sort of future for you in this organization. Where do you see yourself? What sort of role would you like to have?
Well, I'd like to be the owner. No, I'm not quite there yet. No, I think I'd like to start. I'm going to go back to Calgary, kind of the area where I'm from, and I'd like to start scouting and try and help the organization from a different standpoint.
Why is that important for you to stay connected to hockey and find a role?
Well, I mean, hockey's been, my whole life since I was, 3 years old, and, to say, I miss it every single, minute of every day is kind of probably an understatement, and, it just gives me an opportunity to stay in the game and, to hopefully, give back and, help a organization that has been, incredible to me.
Ray Ferraro says he sees a coach in you. Do you see the same?
Well, if I can stand for that long, maybe, but I'm not sure yet. What my future holds, but obviously the Coyotes have presented me with a great opportunity to have a start, and I'm going to kind of just go from there. And mostly right now I'm just kind of working on my health and getting back to normal, and kind of just play out the future as it comes to me.
Craig, how do you feel at this point? What have the doctors told you?
Well, the doctors have told me that everything's coming along very quickly and very smoothly. They still obviously don't know the cause of the accident or what happened. Everything my tests and everything is normal, and they say I'm moving along at a really good pace through my rehab, and it feels long to me. Every day kind of feels a little bit longer, like I got a little bit more to do, but the doctors have been right. They've been right, kind of in my back pocket the whole time, and made sure that everything's gone smooth. And as of right now, I'm really recovering, and kind of getting back to normal.
So the vital signs are good.
Everything's good. No negative signs. Everything that they've, I've probably had about 1,000 blood tests in the last little while, and everything's come up smooth. So just kind of work on my recovery from here.
Can you explain what your recovery's been like since you left the hospital, and just what these last few months have been like for you, what you've been up to?
They've been brutal. No. When I left the hospital, I went to a rehab facility just to kind of get back to regular life and learn to live and function with with just one leg. Something as simple as showering and stuff like that. I had to learn how to cover my leg and do certain things, and so I spent about 10 days there working there with the physical therapist and the speech therapists. And then they finally discharged me, which I couldn't be more excited about. It was a long time, in the hospital and in the rehab facility, and kind of not really being on your own schedule, and people always, telling you what to do. And ever since then, I've been living in a hotel down in Tucson, and I'm just going to all my outpatient therapies, and getting back in the gym now, and putting some weight on. I think it was 160 pounds when I left the hospital, and I think I'm close to 185 pounds now. So it's been, I didn't quite look like myself.
Craig, today's the last day of the season. All of this happened in the space of one season. Is that almost mind-bending to you to, you're off to a great start in Tucson, and that was all within this one season to where you are now? That has to be almost impossible to gather.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, kind of an undescribable last couple months for me. And, I used to think that the season got long and was a bit of a grind, but can't even kind of compare it to everyday life for myself now. But, things they've moved along for me. And, it feels, so long ago that I was laying in the hospital bed and, with 10 different IVs and me trying to reach for my phone and not being able to now. And it's been, I'm not going to sugarcoat. It's been a tough, 3 or 4 months, but things are really, coming together for me now, and I'm feeling really good.
When did you get on the ice for the first time to skate?
Today was my 4th time on the ice. I got on the ice last Friday. It was the first time on the ice.
Why was that important for you to get that milestone?
Well, I mean, it's just, I think for me now, just to, not only for myself, but just other, people that are going through, amputations and stuff like that, it'll slow you down, but, it won't stop you kind of thing. And, I wasn't really sure how, things are going to play out for me when I was in the hospital. I had some, some dark nights where you're just thinking, what's next? But I've had a, incredible amount of support from people, and they've kind of really pushed me forward into doing things. And now I'm getting back to pushing myself again.
You had a lot of family around you, obviously, at the time. Are they still here?
They're actually, this is the first week probably that I've had no family time. My mom's been, here probably for, she's probably been down here 4 or 5 times, 2 months at the start. Both my brothers have been down. My girlfriend's been down a lot. Just family and friends. It's been, it's kind of been, humbling to have that much support from, people around, not only, the hockey world, but elsewhere, and friends from back home.
From an emotional standpoint, how's your family supported you?
Well, I mean, I think my mom has been, kind of the rock that's been holding me together for a little while now. And, it was, like I said, there's been, at the start, some tough days and some tough hours. But I think anytime they have, support around you like that, drives you and really wants to push you forward and, isn't settling for anything less than, you giving your best, that has really helped me.